Hey, it's Dr. Dan Cooper here. I would like to do a bit of a product spotlight today. It has to do with a product and a company that I've just had a lot of good experiences with. So I don't know how many of you are familiar with adaptogens. I think they're a very cool class of compounds. You might have heard of these initially in the 90s. You had ginseng, was this supplement for energy. Well, the thing that was interesting about ginseng is that if you did have a low energy, it would bring you up. But if you were hyperactive, it would calm your energy. So it was adaptogenic to your needs based on the energy systems. And there's tons of other adaptogens, rhodiola, ashwagandha, maca. There's a bunch of different adaptogens, right? And they address different types of functions. And a product in particular that has to do with the hormonal systems that I appreciate is from Bioprotein Technology. So I've been using them for, I think late 2012, maybe 2013 was when I started. And I've just had great results. And I really appreciate natural products that are produced in sustainable ways that work. It's great. So the hormonal systems are a place where, in my line of work and in my life, I've seen a lot of people who are very into, you might hear anti-aging clinics or supplementing with specific hormone replacement. And you know, the whole system is the endocrine system it's a delicate dance. And so I've always had an issue with just adding in a single hormone. For example, you know, I'm a guy, so testosterone, low testosterone is a thing that men are concerned with later in life. Doesn't have to be later in life. It could be due to a number of factors. Obesity decreases testosterone, dysglycemia produces a lower testosterone. Dysglycemia is just poor blood sugar regulation. Head injuries actually are common reasons for low testosterone. So anyway, low testosterone, it can happen to other people in the younger ages, not just older folks, but it's a concern for guys. You know, it's like it's the man hormone. So our virility goes down, focus, concentration, motivation, all those functions decrease when testosterone decreases. And so testosterone replacement therapy is a very common therapy these days. Even nicknames have erupted around it. You know, so TRT is the initials for it. Low T is something you see in commercials all the time. Anyway, I've used Bioprotein Technology products for a plethora of people with low testosterone. And interestingly, because of the delicate dance, I've given it to people who are on testosterone replacement. I've given it to people who are not on testosterone replacement because they wanted to avoid that, and so they were trying to find natural alternatives. And I've found some interesting results. All of my results have been positive, but in addition to the testosterone, so it's not like it's a testosterone booster. So I wanted to get that in there now. It's not just that this is going to raise testosterone levels. It assists in balancing hormones in the spectrum of hormones. It also contains a bunch of growth factors as well. So healing rates increase. It's good for the immune system. So there's a bunch of additional benefits as well that I think are very beneficial to just living a vital life without single line adding an exogenous hormone that then causes the rest of the body to have to try and coordinate and balance with that artificially raised single hormone. And so this assists in that delicate dance process. It's actually one of the reasons I give them to guys who are on testosterone replacement. I've used it with women who are doing postmenopausal hormone replacement to help with the balancing of those hormones with great results. So it's a company that I've come to appreciate in their production methods as well. So one of their hallmark ingredients is deer antler velvet. So the way they raise their elk, very humane. The way they harvest the velvet, very humane. So I appreciate all that stuff. The solvents, because you have to extract these components out of the raw material. They use organic grape alcohol as opposed to another type of alcohol or other toxic solvents. So they just do things right along the way. They have other additional ingredients within there to help you absorb, just like the company. I like their formulations. So that's really what I wanted to say about that. I'm a big fan of adaptogens in general. I love hormonal adaptogens because hormones are such an important piece of our lives. The effects that hormones have on our experience of life are massive. And so when they're dysregulated, dysfunctional, the experience of life is less vibrant and wonderful. So idealizing hormones is a big part of what I do with patients. From a lifestyle perspective, there's a lot of things that go into it, but when supplementation is needed, that's often one of the places that I go. I hope this is useful for you, and if you have any questions about hormone regulation, if you're considering going on hormone replacement, if you're already on hormone replacement and you want something to balance you, whatever it is, give me a shout. I'll be happy to help you out, and look forward to seeing you. Have yourself a wonderful day.